Morning, buddy. Look at that. We got a little zoom. I stepped in, told him good morning, and he did a big zoom. But of course, you know, there's no way I could have got that on camera because he didn't want it to. You want to give me some more zooms? Huh? You want to give me some more zoomies? Zoom, 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 zoom. Gotta check, see what else we got in here. Maybe nothing, maybe something. Weatherman kind of missed this one. I mean, nothing bad. He didn't tell us we were going to be fogged in this morning. It's actually lightened up a little bit since it's come out. Oh yeah, where'd it go? Oh, come on, don't tell me it disappeared. The moon's up there somewhere. I'm looking so you don't have to, but now it's not there. What the hell? Apparently the moon doesn't want to be seen anymore. 38 and probably not raining turned into 28 and freezing fog. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, come on. You didn't have to stop because I pointed the camera at you again. And got a call late last night from the doc. Discussed things. This ER doctor was following up on me. She says, I see you didn't go give any blood. Oh, well, you know, when there's 30 people in front of me and the lab closes in a half an hour or whatever, I'm not going to wait that long. They're slower than the second coming there. Had I known that the other lab, which happened to be where Brooke and Matt happened to be at the same time I was up at the hospital. It was open until 5:30. Could have made that one. I'm sure they'd have been happy with a little blood, but I was going to give it this morning. And after talking to the ER doc last night, Red Man, you stay away from that hole. That's the kitty's hole. You leave her alone. I see her in here once in a while. She says, well, if you're feeling better and this and that and this, don't worry about it. Don't worry about your follow-up appointment next week either. So it's like, okay, perfect. So that's a relief. Now what are you going to do? You going to look over there? Look over here. Huh? Hey, come here. We got no Blakely today, so we got to pick on you. Yeah, this is the only cuteness we get today. Come here. Okay, be that way. You sure? You want to say hi? Okay, well, I guess that's what you get. Reasons I hate the way the weather guessers guess. 38 degrees. If they say that, means we're 34, maybe 33. Don't need to worry about these freezing up. Those had enough water moving, they're not going to be froze. One over at the shop, all three faucets are froze solid on it. I finally got one open and I got the hydrant shut. This one, these two are froze solid. That one was not, so I just got the shit hosed off my boots with that one and got it shut off. Hopefully they don't pop one. Guys, that's the kind of time when it does it. So that's what I know. And the orb through the trees. It's probably the best shot I'm going to get. And I did find the moon again. I don't know if you can see it or not. It should be about the center of the screen. I don't know why the hell I couldn't. Well, I do too. The fog came overhead and blocked it. But I like that. Looking at the fog and the sun coming through it like that. I think that's cool. Well, little dude's over there getting a bite to eat. These ladies are all just chilling except for them out there that are eating. Everybody over there is just chilling too. Sleeping. Figured I better make it past through the barn. And yeah, you can tell it warmed up. Becky's burning a bunch of yard shit up there. stuff that we don't want to take out to that other big pile. Because drop a little on the way and then later the cow eats it, well, then I'm digging a hole and I don't want to do that. People don't realize a lot of stuff that's in your yards is poisonous to livestock. And Ty and I are cleaning up in the garage, getting ready to move the set of shelves over to the other corner and clean up where the freezers are going to go. Because why? Well, we got to get those moved. Because probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday, we're going to have a whole bunch of meat to pick up. And as of yet, the lady that was going to take the other quarter of the 3/4 of the work that Becky and I are taking, haven't heard from her. Becky's called her 2 or 3 times, texted her to say, hey, kind of last chance, we need to know. And between 2 or 3 voicemails and a text, you'd think somebody might get back to you if they were serious about something. Too many freaking flakes out there anymore. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for a couple of pieces of treated board to put underneath that new shelf. It gets a little damp in the corner it's going to, and I don't want it sitting on the floor. And a lot of stuff that would have otherwise kept has gone in the garbage because mice have been into things in there, and we know the frickin' great acres had chipmunks in there too. That don't look like a treated board up there. I know I got a treated chunk of 2x4 around here somewhere. I got something else that'll work if I can't find it. But so anyway, that's what we're doing today. I think it's around 40 degrees out. You see the sunshine. Nice and shiny. So, yeah, me in search of story of my life. I know I got what I need, I just can't find it. Cleaned up and ready for freezers over there. Bring them up with the skid steer. I think I'll put the bucket on for the upright because it's going to sit better on that than on the pallet forks. And it's going to go over there. And then the chest is going to go there. And of course, can't get in here with the skid steer. All I can do is get close. So, but we got to empty them into a cooler. But I want to finish this first. I did not find, probably the only board I had that was a full 2 inches, the one I cut to put underneath it. It is 2 inch, right on the money. 1/8 wall, 2x2 square tubing with a 1/4 inch hole in it. Why a 1/4 inch hole? Because those fit through it quite nicely. And that bit's just big enough for these. So I got to come up and drill here and then slip the deal up and screw into a stud. I might not worry about it so much, but my coat's sitting on it, the hose hanger. This is just the right spacing here. We'll bolt the piece that it's on onto here, and the hose ain't light. I don't want it to be tippy, so that's what we're gonna do. Got a rake, nippers, sawzall, little pair of nippers. Ask her what she's been doing all day.
Nothing. Doesn't it look like I've done nothing?
That's what she always says. I didn't do anything. She's pretty much got that pile that was up here.
Made more pile. I got trees out here in this big flower bed. I got limbs that came down.
And yeah, that's full of shit. That's full of shit. It's in here for the night. It's not in the garage.
You go put her car in the garage.
I go put her pickup in the garage.
That's on that.
She hadn't had a car in years. And what you see right there is what she's got left. But she's been cleaning flower beds on the way.
We'll see what yahoos come tonight about dark when it's smoking, thinking the shop is on fire. We'll wake up with the fire department here in the night.
Yeah, it's amazing. People can drive by all day long and see it's a burn barrel going. And later, they're going to think it's something serious. Of course, we used to have, look at all the crap down here. Burn barrel used to sit right down here. There's the drop to the shop. We quit doing that when a bunch of oily rags were throwing flame clear up there one day.
We don't normally burn up here. This is not common.
But right here's a safe spot. It isn't under the trees. It's not under the power line.
And we don't normally burn up here.
Yeah, we don't normally burn up here. It's in the barrel. It'll all get cleaned up. But that pile was over there. And if you can see, pretty much all the shadows by those buckets, that was all pile about 3 feet tall. And most of what she's got left right here is just what she's cut out of the flower beds.
We need to dig this. Your mom said it came up on its own.
Oh, yeah. The one she's got all cut off. Little birdies love it.
See? That one over there.
The one over there?
The barrel's not on anymore that she wants to move.
Oh, yeah.
I think we dig this son of a bitch up and put it there.
We can do that. We have the technology to dig that hole.
Okay.
Do that or you got to do it by hand.
That's probably one surprising.
Anyway, we've been through a lot of crap. And straightened a lot of stuff up. Surprising how much stuff was crammed in the garage and you just didn't know it. And mice been in. I mean, the last time we were in here, you saw we had a lot of stuff we cleaned up from the mice. So the shelves is over there now. I think you already knew that. And behind it against the wall down there was all full of mouse crap and pits and everything else. We got 4 more of those shelf units. Dad built those when we were building the house. It's leftovers, extras, whatever. You know, like that one was part of one of the forms. It's concrete on it. Particle board left over from the floor. This is trims off siding. You know, there's, say, 4 of them downstairs. We're going to bring one up, put it on top of that, but I got to cut a hole to get to there. And then Becky wants me. And I got to put my pickup away. But we ain't going to get the freezer moved today. I might have already mentioned that. Oh, Becky just met our kitty from the barn. She says, kitty's out there. That might be what the dogs were barking at earlier. You all seen our kitty, right? I must be yelling at the dogs. They're in where they shouldn't be. Oh, way out there.
Do you see a kitty?
Out there where we got the government to mow that off so we can see to get out the driveway. Middle of the screen. That's our kitty.
I saw it out there.
Well, we don't know whose kitty, but
it's a good hunter.
She's been a good hunter, so
hi, kitty.
We keep the dogs away from her and let her hunt. That's the one who lives there in the barn where I walk when I feed in the mornings, when I feed the cows. Maybe she got something, or she just wanted to jump over something.
This is a good kitty cat.
Anyway, so that's pretty much our day.
Or have burnt ends, brisket burnt ends tonight for dinner.
Because she went to Costco, she had to get stuff for Mom. Spent like $32 or something like that.
What?
For Mom, and spent like $425 for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're stocked up for a while now.
we got a little bit of food. So, yeah, put that thing away and.
What stinks? It just.
So what?
That stinks.
Oh yeah, Mom had a couple of little buckets with some spray she took out of her sprayer. So one didn't have much in it. It got dumped on the stuff growing in the driveway there. Then I'll drive through it with her pickup and truck it into the, you know. Anyway, one of the few times I get to drive the fancy ride. I'm here to get rid of a few things out of my pocket and take the tools out of the front of the bike. Thought I'd mention Ty opened the doors to bring the cart in, and I was right behind her with the bike, and she says, "We can't put them in, there's no room. Your blade's in the way." I said, "Bet me." Guess what? Ron's bike did a really good job of shoving that blade up here. I moved it, 5 feet? Did a pretty good job. Now I'm kind of wondering, do I mount it on the front of the bike? I don't think it'll lift it, though. If it did, I think the blade will stay put and the bike will go down. And she said, "Oh, it's leaking oil." Yeah, I know, because that fitting's still loose. Take it apart, see how it's supposed to seal. I think that's the seal, but I'm not sure. Either way, take it off, put it back on, and then head on to it. And then I'm wondering if we went the wrong way, leaving the hoses up on top. Anybody remember me messing with this? The hoses actually were on this side, and they came up in a thing up here, a little curly Q. But they came off this end of the cylinder, so the cylinder was the other way, I should say. So they were always moving back and forth out here, and that takes a lot of hose. So I turned it around, put it here, so the hoses aren't moving. But I'm thinking for hooking it up, if I add my pieces on there and put 90s on the end, I might take this and run it down and through there, and it can follow. And then when you tilt the bucket part, it won't make them tight. I don't know. We'll see. But no, that would look pretty good on the front of Ron's bike, wouldn't it? You have to block the suspension, put electric air in the tires. It'd be better if it's 4-wheel drive, but you know. Anyway, with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you've all had a good day. Still sunny here. Some of the clouds that were here got out of the way, so the sun's shining again. Might even have a sunset tonight. I don't know. We'll see. You probably won't see it unless I go out and at least take a picture and put it up, which I might. We will see. So, everybody have a great Sunday.